Hi, I'm Julie Comstock with Cosmo Cricket.
And I'm Lindsay with Cosmo Cricket, and we're wearing our Christmas colors today, Julie. This is not Christmas.
This is a on the spur of the moment YouTube video. So we're going to show you how to make a flower, and on the packaging some of the directions say that they're so easy a man can do them, so we thought we'd test that out. That's why you're here, Lindsay.
She needed a real man to make a flower.
I was just going to ask because the name was throwing me.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, first we're going to start by cutting just a narrow, this is about a 1/2 inch strip of fabric.
Okay.
That's for you.
That looks more like a 1/4 inch.
Well, that's because the edges curl in. It's supposed to. But if you cut it out a 1/4 inch, then it would look like an 1/8 inch, and then it would look too small.
Okay, now we got to get all this stuff off of there.
I'm just going to pull the extras off. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to peel off our top layer of Glüber. So far, so good.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
Okay, now starting on the outside edge, you're going to put this in about halfway.
Okay.
So half of it's in the glue and half of it over.
Right, gotcha, 50-50.
Okay, and now as you go around, you're going to pull and pleat the fabric as it goes around like this.
Are you learning this? Are you figuring this out, Lindsay?
Yeah, I got it figured out.
Lindsay, how many Glüber flowers have you made in your life?
I've made a couple of Glüber flowers. When we were doing our make and takes, I probably did 1 or 1.5. I can't remember.
Are you a closet Glüber flower maker?
I love Glubers. I've been called a Gluber before.
I can imagine.
Yeah, amongst other things.
Julie, you're going so much faster than Lindsay is.
She is. She's kind of going faster, but you know, I'm being a little more careful. I want my flower to really look great. I'm representing men everywhere.
You want your flower to look great like next week or today?
It might, well, you know what, we may have to have the 2-part video.
Well, you know, as a woman, I could probably do this and cook dinner at the same time.
Really? I dare you to try that.
Okay, when you get to where you're going to meet up, you can either cut it off and do another round, or you can just kind of take it inside and continue spiraling, which is what I do because it's easier.
Okay.
And you don't have to get out the scissors. And I'm just keeping that one edge barely overlapping over the next edge.
Okay. Julie, you haven't checked mine out yet.
Well, I'm a little bit afraid to. This is live.
She hasn't checked my flower out.
Okay, Lindsay, don't be so worried about careful. Just go for it, man.
Just go for it, go faster?
Yeah.
He's doing great. Don't discourage him.
Okay. You're doing great, Lindsay.
He's a man. He doesn't have very good self-esteem.
This is why I'm on the edge of the, shut up. This is why I'm on this side of the camera, not on your side of the camera, Eric.
Because it's easier for you to make Glubers than to film the video?
Yes. No, actually, that wasn't the thing.
We don't have anything to bling these with when
I've
we're
got
done.
buttons for us.
Okay.
Okay, so we're getting to where I'm almost done with my flower.
Me, I still got a little ways to go.
But it's looking good.
I think it's looking great. I love this material because it kind of looks like it's a faded pink. You know what I mean?
It's the fringy edge.
I love it. Looks kind of like tie-dye.
Okay. So.
Camera on me.
What do you want to say?
Hi.
Okay, so when you get to where you're running out of glue, just cut the tail off and then just push that last little bit into the glue.
So you have no glue showing now?
No, my glue has all been used up.
Are you done with your flower already?
Almost.
I'm still circling the wagons here.
He's still going his one lap. It's like you've lapped him like 3 or 4 times.
No, let me tell you what happened. Julie gave me material that was all wound up into a string instead of flattened out.
Mine was the same way.
It was not. I saw yours. She does this all the time.
Look at this fabric.
Put it up here. She sets me up for failure. She really does. She had hers all stretched out nice and neat. And then mine was all tangled together.
I think she might have ironed hers out before you got here.
I think Lindsay has a, paranoia complex or something.
That's no such thing as a paranoia complex.
Do you feel picked on a lot? Did you cry a lot as a child?
You know, seriously, I did cry a lot as a child. I still cry a lot.
I'll try and be nicer so he doesn't cry on camera.
Such a liar. You see the verbal abuse?
Oh, she's embellishing it. She put a glue dot on the back of the button, and there it is. Okay. Here.
Okay, now.
Look to your shirt. It'll look nice with that green.
I don't think so, Eric.
Pink
Come on,
and
you're an
green.
art director. You should know better. Okay, now while Lindsay was making his flower, I also made this layout.
Camera on me. That's a total lie. And the other thing is she scrap lifted this layout. This layout I did 3 months ago up in our craft workshop at the warehouse. I did this exact layout
Do you believe him, Eric?
using
I'll have to see that
using
one.
Girl Friday. You know that's true.
That is
She
not
scrap lifted
true.
you scrap lifted my layout.
Oh my goodness.
It was
Okay.
awesome.
So I've peeled, Eric, show that I've peeled my Glüber flower off.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
So there's the adhesive side. I just
Right.
peeled that right off the backing, and I'm going to stick it right here on my layout. Does it look good right there? Because
Oh,
I'm
it
doing
looks-
this upside down.
It looks very nice.
I think it looks great.
Should've tied
Here,
some
why don't you hold up
thread.
the layout so everybody can see your beautiful work of art there, Julie?
That she scrap lifted
This
from
is my
Lindsay.
niece Mary
There's something about Mary.
and her baby doll.
Good job, Julie. Lindsay, how's Lindsay doing?
Well, Lindsay, I feel like I'm playing with a pig's tail right here. You know what I mean?
We're gonna pause and go to some nice elevator music while Lindsay finishes his flower.
Lindsay just.
We'll be sure to show you the flower in the end, though.
So this is why you guys wanted to come over to
Lindsay, can
mock and humiliate me. Is that what it was?
Could you provide us with some elevator music, please?
I could do that. I listen to that all day at the office
No, you don't.
on purpose.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say that
By
about your music choice the other day. What is this anyway? The Carpenters?
Yes. Here's another tip, a music tip. Go to Pandora, type in elevator music. It works.
Do you spell it music or muzak?
Music. Ick. Like icky.
And is that when you get that one guy, you know, the YouTubes you used to always send me?
Which one guy? What are you talking
I
about?
can't remember his name. Can you remember his
The
name?
guy that was playing
Marvin
flute?
Gaye.
Marvin Gaye is awesome.
Marvin Gaye is not elevator music. He is make-out music.
Marvin Gaye is awesome, Julie.
No, the ones Lindsay sends me.
Oh.
Really, elevator music.
Shut up. Okay, I finished my flower.
I had never heard of Marvin Gaye
Kinda.
before Lindsay.
You know what?
I had heard of the Bee Gees, but I hadn't heard much from the Bee Gees until Lindsay.
Hey, Bee Gees are great. They rock.
Okay, now you put
Okay,
your...
I know.
Lindsay.
They're
Now,
really great. It's too bad we don't make mini Glubers.
stick it on.
Now put it on your shirt and you're set to go. Yeah.
I need 2 of them.
Thinks he's so funny.
You're laughing and turning beet red. You're not editing.
Anything
that.
else, Julie? Anything else?
No, I think we should make another one now.
Hey, I think this is awesome.
Stay tuned.
How did my flower turn out? I think it looked pretty good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looked great.